the only lawyer that's ever turned down a microphone. Billable hours. All right, so this one is going to get me into trouble. So I constantly come back to, and this is a personal side of this too, this question that was posed to me about 15 years ago by this individual. And the question was, what would your essays be like if you applied yourself? And the answer is, I'll let you know when that happens, because I'm still preparing most things about 2 hours before the program. So when this person was nominated, I don't get a vote, but I was extremely, extremely encouraging for this individual. This year's Volunteer of the Year is a very well-deserving person. This introduction could be covered with her red pen if she proofread it. And I do believe that she had stock in the red pen industry, because I could bring my essays to show you. This is someone who has had a direct impact not only on my life, but on a number of people in this room. For the way she motivated, the way she showed importance of citizenship and character. And I'm sure we could share stories across the whole board about this. Two of the most impactful programs that this recipient has taken a role in is bringing this community is the Veterans Day ceremony that's held every year at the Perry High School. And one other one that I think is very, very, very important is Volunteer Day, which is held every homecoming when you see 300 to 400 students all over the community with blue shirts, helping with any project you want to. You guys confused yet? Not only are these events making change in the community, but they're also teaching the youth of our community the value and importance of volunteering. Through these events and her actions, the recipient, which I can't say yet because I'm afraid that I'm going to get kicked at, but I think she knows, teaches the students how to give back to the community that gives so much to them along the way. Just like Mr. Mankey said, the community supports the students, but her actions show that we can give back as well. Along with those lessons, her actions have taught them about caring, respect, responsibility, and citizenship. A couple more activities that she's volunteered services for are organizing the memory garden at the high school, which is an amazing thing. If you haven't seen it, go up and see it. I can still remember those godforsaken blood drives that I chicken out of every year, but they serve a really good purpose. A couple of blood drives a year. Multiple dances, food drives, countless Blue Jay Congress meetings. Again, going back to that red pen industry, I swear she loved red pens. Art in the Prairie, 100 plus people for Perry, and much, 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 much more. Mrs. Kaufman's life of service, her belief in our students, her commitment to our community have made a lasting impact and make her more than qualified to be this year's Volunteer of the Year recipient. Mrs. Linda Kaufman.
Thank you.
Well, I'm not at the high school anymore, so but I haven't quite retired my red pen. Actually, my brother emailed me today and he said, I've written this letter and it just doesn't sound right. And so I told him he was a little harsh in the beginning, he needed to lighten it up at the beginning, and I said, you cannot ask questions. I always slash that out when kids used to ask questions. Make statements, don't ask questions. So and don't be passive. So I'm still helping people with their writing, and he can't get rid of me because we're related, and Bob is quit asking me. So I am much, much, much more comfortable when they're washing dishes, and considering my shirt sleeves are wet and I'm a little hot because I was in the back. I'd much rather be in the back than in the front. This makes me really uncomfortable because I think I look a whole lot better on paper than I am really. I think a lot of people do as much as I do or more. And kind of Bob reminds me of that Gandhi quote, be the change you wish to see in the world. And so, if you don't like the way things are and you want it to be different, then you have to step out and do something about it, whether it's Volunteer Day or blood drives, or Veterans Day, which is my all-time favorite high school participation. And I still participate in that even though I'm not staff any longer. as long as they let me show up and serve pie. I'm all about that. So remember us in November. But there are so many things in the community that you can do, small things. One of my other favorite things is hospice. I think that's a super organization to get involved in. And just be a volunteer. You don't have to be a vigil volunteer. You don't have to, if you're uncomfortable with someone who's dying, there are a lot of people who just need to be visited. And so, you can find slots for yourself much busier now even than before I retired, so, which is a good thing. So thank you very much, whoever voted. As I said, I honestly don't think I deserve it, but I really appreciate the thought. Thank you very much.